Wuling, the place where we thought water would power everything, right? Well, guess again. In Wuling, you will start with the same 200 power, but this time you bring the power of Valley 4 with you. Why? Because you can transfer resources from Valley 4 directly to your Wuling factories. And to do that, go to your ship, open the backpack, and then from there you'll see the option to switch depot. Press that, and then take any battery you think that'll help you get your early boost for the factory. I recommend the HC battery for higher power to help get you started. In Wuling, you start with Xiranite because for some reason, many factories in this region depends on it. In version 1.0, Wuling only lets you produce 2 lines of 60 Xiranite per minute. That means Xiranite instantly becomes your main bottleneck and your top priority. So the real question is, do you start by making it first? Yes, immediately. First, you need to bring HC batteries from Valley 4 to Wuling to add them to thermal banks to power your factory to make Xiranite production, as you also need to unlock mineral beds. Specifically at least 3 Originium ore nodes. That's your entry point. And here's the Xiranite factory blueprint, which produces 30 Xiranite per minute, which will be good enough for you to get started. And while this factory is building and running, your next goal is to unlock all Originium ore nodes and stockpile resources for your next phase. Because the moment this line stabilizes, you transition into phase 2, which are LC Xiranite batteries. You set up production for Xiranite, LC Xiranite batteries, and Xiranite components. And this is where Wuling breaks the rules. One LC Xiranite battery provides 1600 power, and that's the starting tier. Not SC, not HC, just LC. A single battery can power massive layout for your factory. From this point onward, your entire grind pivots around Xiranite batteries and Xiranite components. The blueprint requirements to unlock this layout is unlock 1 expansion, unlock 1 depot node, unlock all Originium ore nodes, 3 infinity plant factories, 4 for buckflower, and 3 sandleaf. And here's the blueprint. It'll produce 60 Xiranite per minute, 6 LC batteries per minute, and 3 Xiranite components. The factory will be efficient, stable, and scalable, and this will be your Wuling core production until we reach 1.1. If your phase 2 setup is stable, then you will have space for making one more item, which is the Yasin Syringe. It's the second highest selling item in Wuling for stock builds. To produce it, you will need ferrium and water. This can be built on your main AIC or sub-AIC of your choice. This blueprint produces 6 Yasin syringes per minute. This layout needs the following items. Connect a water source based on your layout, plant Yasin in the seed picking unit, use ferrium in the AIC depot. And at this point, your Wuling economy will be stacked with stock builds and you're set until version 1.1. And here is something I will always talk about in all blueprint videos because it's very important and everyone should have a good understanding of it before I wrap things out. Efficiency, because this is where a lot of players accidentally sabotage their own factory. The key rule is simple. Match input exactly to demand. If a machine needs 1 unit of item, you only connect 1 belt. Connecting 3 belts does nothing except waste resources and create bottlenecks. If a factory needs 2 units of item A and only 1 unit of item B, then just make sure that item A is supplied twice of the rate of item B. That's how you keep your production running smoothly. The same logic applies at higher numbers. If something needs 15 of one item and 10 of the other, producing 2 lines of the higher demand item will massively improve efficiency. More belts do not mean more output. Correct ratios do. For example, 1 belt for 1 item. The factory system rewards players who think ahead and plan properly. If you get the math right early, everything else in the game becomes a lot easier. And that's all you need to get started with Wuling production. And just remember, this is only the beginning. In version 1.1, Wuling is going to be even more insane with new items and crazier layouts. If you guys want easy access to every blueprint, do consider joining my Discord server. The community and I share optimized layouts there so you can maximize your base with 0 guesswork. The link is in the description and pinned in the comments. The next video will focus entirely on gear blueprints. If this video helped you, leave a like, subscribe, and drop a comment if you have any questions. I'll be happy to answer. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful day.